It's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. If you hear the sound of my voice right now, that lets me know that you are blessed. Why are you blessed? For the simple fact God is giving you another opportunity to be great. He is giving you another opportunity to get it right. He's giving you another opportunity to play it again, Sam. Yes, indeed. And that is a wonderful feeling to know that you get a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 100 chance. Yes, indeed. Who says that my God is not graceful? Because he's definitely graceful. You know, he definitely gives a lot of mercy, you dig, and he gives you a lot of opportunities to get it right. So you should be happy about that. I know I am, because I know I am a habitual offender. You dig? So I thank God that He has given me so many opportunities, man. But you don't want to be that boy that cries wolf, man. You gotta eventually get it right and figure it out, man. And there's nothing wrong with that. Get it right. It's okay. God will continue on allowing the same test to come across you every day or every week or every month until you get it right. Until you get it right. And then it comes to a point of time where he like, you know what? Can't get right. And that's when you don't wake up. You like, you know what? Hey, I gave you so many opportunities, man. And you never know when that day comes upon you. So if I was you, I started working on it today. You dig? I would started working on it today, man. Get things right, man. Hey, if you wrong somebody, ask for forgiveness and mean it. You dig? And if someone has wronged you, forgive them. Yes, indeed. God say, if you don't forgive your brother, how am I going to forgive you? So it's okay to forgive people. Just because you forgive them don't mean you got to be around them. You don't. You did. You don't. You just have cleaned your slate. And there's nothing wrong with cleaning slates, Jack. You know what I mean? Hey, one thing I've learned about life is seasonal. Sometimes people are in your life for a season and then you move on. It is what it is, man. And that's just life, man. Life is life. You'll never have total understanding because God doesn't work on the same capacity that we work on. You know, yeah. Your thoughts are not his thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And he's the creator, so he knows everything about you. And he knows what's best for you. Even though you think it's best for you, hey, maybe he feels different. And that's just life, man. And accept life and move on. But listen here, man, I'm so glad to be back in the building with you all this morning and see all the great people in the hangout. Yes, indeedy, man. We had good fights yesterday. Yeah, we had the changing of the guard yesterday. We watch a good little man beat a good big man. So those cliches don't always work. And we're going to talk about that today because today is the Crow Show. And the first person that's going to eat crow today will be me. I will want my crow fricasseed. I would like my crow fricasseed with a little bit of hot sauce. Yes, indeed, because I felt though, no matter what, I felt though that Fury was going to have enough to win that fight. But I was wrong, and a lot of you all was right. And that's okay, because you're going to be wrong in this life, man. You dig? It is what it is, man. So, but yeah, great fight yesterday. Great fight. Oh, we going to talk about it. Oh, yeah, we going to talk about it. There's going to be a lot of folks that's going to come in here today and talk about how they magnificently knew Tyson Fury was going to lose, man. You dig? And that's all right. Hey, but first of all, man, let's welcome our family, man. First one in the building, and my brother that's just coming off of surgery, Mike Rim. That's him. What's up, Mike Rim? It feels good to see you in the building, brother. I see God is giving you that extra opportunity. He got you through the surgery, you dig, and hey, now you on that last bit of recovery. Yeah. Last bit of recovery, man. Your brothers and your sisters was in here praying for you wholeheartedly, and prayers work. Look at you up in here, first one in the building, as usual. And he says, "Good morning, everybody. Good morning to you, my good brother." And speaking of good brothers, my brother from another mother, Twinsies, is in the building. Tim Layton, hashtag JBT. What up? What up, little broski? I see you up in here. He said, "Good morning, family." Usyk did it. Yeah, he did it. He did it. I can't argue about that. He definitely pulled it off. Hey, and him pulling it off, man, really, we got to have a conversation, a pound for pound conversation. It is what it is, man. The dude did it. Coming from a lighter weight class, too, which he was undisputed there, too. Got to have that pound for pound talk. We going to have it. I'm going to have to change my pound for pound talk, man, for sure. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Yes, indeedy. Hey, okay. Let's move on. Be in boxing news. Pharmaceutical brother, licensed drug dealer is in the building. What up, my guy? He said, "Salute. I had it right and glad Fury lost." I know that's right. A lot of us do not care too much for Fury. But even though I don't care too much for Fury, I still thought that he was going to pull it off. My thing is this. He could have. But we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. Right now, let's finish with the salutation. BVO Boxing TV is in the building. What's up, BVO? Good to see you, brethren. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. BVO Boxing is in the building. He says, "Salute to Hardcore and the Hangout." Salute to you, baby boy. Baby boy. What it is, what it shall be. We got B Shreezy in the building. What's up, B3? B3's up in here early in the chat, man. Wow. Let me find out. He said, "Good morning, Jay, Mike, Tim, B&M, BVO, to the Hangout and fam. Great day of boxing. Usyk is a hell of a fighter." I can't argue with you on that. Where's my warmer? I gotta get my coffee warmer on. What's wrong? Why ain't it wrong? Must not be plugged up. Hold on, y'all. Make sure that's plugged right. And now hit the why is it? There we go. Grab my coffee. Put my coffee right here. Okay. All right. Next we got who else up in cheer? Kenneth Johnson in the building. What's up, Kenneth Johnson? Good to see you. I see you've been like regular furniture in here lately. I see you. Who else? And what Kenneth Johnson said? He just said salute. Lonnie Lee. What's up, Lonnie Lee? Hashtag JBT is in the building. What's up, Lonnie Lee? He said, "Good morning, Jay and Hangout." I see our guy put out another blicky yesterday. So that was good. I watched that. Yes, indeed. Things are thickening up in the in there, right? Lonnie Lee said, "Good morning to Jay and the Hangout." My bratty little brother in the building. Let's talk fashion. Remo, hashtag JBT is in the building. with the sunshine emoji with the shades on. You got the shades on. Let me find out. You plan on being a little shady today, bruh? You plan on being shady today? Got a little shadement working? Okay, who else up in here? Uh-oh, Boss Dog in the building. What's up, Boss Dog? I see you. I see you, brethren. Always good to see the Boss Dog in the building. He said, what up, hardcore? I'm in the building. That's what's up. BBO Boxing TV said, I had it wrong. Hey, both of us did, brother. It's okay. You're not perfect. That lets you know that you're not perfect, my guy. It's okay. I know you thought you was perfect, but trust and believe. It won't even be the first time that you're going to be wrong. Trust indeedy, bruh. You're going to have a lot of wrong men in your life, but you'll be used to it, bruh. Trust on that. Threezy said, I said Usyk on the show, but I thought it meant Fury was over the hill. Fury is not washed. He showed he still has his resolve. Great fight. Fury could have tamed the beast. Yeah, Fury, man, he didn't do what he's supposed to do. What he's supposed to do is stay on the front foot and keep giving it to him in the body. And he didn't do that. He didn't do that, man. He kept trying to fight for mid-range and things of that nature. And every time he did, or he got up on the ropes, man, Usyk was giving it to him, man. He was definitely giving it to him. So that's his fault. That's his fault. But all right, that's everybody in the chat. Now I want to salute all my mighty warriors. You know who you are. The ones that like to watch. Yeah. Good to see my mighty warriors in the building, showing up as they usual. Let me tell you something. What's so funny, it'd be more mighty warriors than it'd be actually people in the chat, man. You dig? And I like it. I like it. Yes, indeed. They like to watch in silence, and that's cool. That's cool. They don't want to break their anonymity. A lot of them be your favorite channels too. Salute to all the boxing channels that are watching right now in silence. Salute to you all. Appreciate you being in here. I know your favorite show. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Yes, indeed. What? Let's talk fashion. Talking about if Frank Martin is the easy fight, what the would never have been for any top five. Good thoughts there, youngster. Good thoughts there, youngster. All I know is, man, boxing is looking good. But also, I want to say that Usyk definitely needs to be looked at in the pound for pound. Even old Budrick. I'm going to read what Bud said, y'all. I'm going to read what Bud said about Usyk, y'all. And I respect him for this. Terrence Crawford say, y'all better put some respect on Usyk, man. He's definitely a candidate for number one pound for pound fighter in the world. I'm no hater. He beat the man that beat the man in a bigger division. Given what he's already done, salute to the brother. And I agree with old Budrick about that, man. Because the brother did come from a lower division and he beat the big man. The man that beat the man that beat the man that done beat the man. You dig? So salute to that man. And I'm going to be honest, y'all. I'm going to be honest. My pound for pound number one guy is Usyk now. He did it. He did it in tougher opposition. He came up to do it. You know what I'm saying? And he beat the big man. He beat the big man in good fashion. Now, a lot of people, I've been seeing it online lately, a lot of people are saying that they still had Fury as the winner. I was not one of them guys. Even though I had picked Fury to win that fight, in my eyes, he didn't do enough to win. There was a lot of swing rounds. There was a lot of swing rounds, you dig? And I understand how, some people could say, oh, Fury. But when it comes to ring generalship and all that, I had to give it to Usyk. Usyk was doing what he needed to do to win that fight. He wanted it more. You did. He was taking it to him. He was on the front foot. And Fury had a chance to win that fight, but he didn't want it like Usyk wanted it. Usyk wanted it, man. And let me tell you something. I don't know about y'all, but when we seen Fury on Queer Street, I thought he was faking, y'all. I said, "Oh, look at him faking, faking the." I thought that was fake until I realized it was real. I've never seen Fury like that. So maybe them fights he did with Deontay Wilder finally took toll on him, because I know Usyk is not hitting like Wilder. But eventually, man, them punches, that punishment that you take in those fights, man, come back to haunt you, man. Because I never seen. I mean, Fury looked like he was drunk, and I thought he was faking, because he do stupid stuff like that. But nah, Jack, that was real. That was real, man. Real deal Holyfield is what it was. I tell you that much. That's what that was. That was real deal Holyfield. Yeah. Without a doubt, man. I ain't going back and forth with y'all about it either. So I enjoyed that fight yesterday, man. And the whole day of fights, man. Shout out to Brian Norman. Did what what's the kid name? Cruz couldn't do. Yeah. He stopped him. I like Brian Norman. He got a lot of work to do, but he's raw and he's good, and I like it. I like fighters like that, man. So shout out to him for sure. Ant McQueen, what up, Ant? Always a pleasure to see the Ant-Man in the building, man. A very special and talented guy, man. That loves his boxing. You know what I'm saying? And is a purist about it. And I love meeting young fellas like that to really love the sport of boxing and willing to get deep down into it and then bring it back and exegete it for you. Yeah, y'all heard me say some word y'all ain't never heard. Exegete. Yeah, that's what he did. He breaks it down to his lowest common denominator. And I love when young guys are passionate like that, because I can't imagine what they're going to look like and be like when they're my age. Yeah. Yes, indeedy, man. So I'm looking forward to that. Hope I'm still around. Frequent flyer in the building. Salute to you. Yeah, it definitely was a crazy night of boxing, but a good night for us fans, right? Or supporters, if you will. Remo say Navarrete needs a nickname. Manuel Navarrete, too long to me to be typing. Hey, all I gotta say is boxing, man, is looking very healthy. We're definitely going to subside last year. Last year, we was bragging so much of how good last year was. You dig? But I'm trying to tell you, this year is definitely going to succumb that for sure. Yeah, definitely going to do that without a doubt. B3 said people that think Fury won had money to collect. Usyk's press Fury had him on the back foot 90% of the time. Yeah, Fury for the dumb fight, but I think he was camera shy. I think Usyk is hitting harder than we think. Woo! Speaking about hitting hard, Ooh, Lord. Oh, one more again. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's good. That's good to me. Yes. I serve. What's up, my boy? I serve 88 is in the building. Hashtag JBT. He said, good morning, good morning, good morning. I like that. I like that a lot. Hey, I'm definitely going to drop the link early, man, so we can start finding out who ate crow and who didn't. But I am the big crow recipient today. I am the one that is definitely have to eat crow today. I look, and what's so crazy, earlier, maybe 2-3 months ago, I was saying that Usyk could probably win this fight, you know. But then I had to put on my boxing cliche hat. Good man beat a good big man beats a good little man, and this, that, and the third. And I just feel though that Fury was going to do just enough, man. You dig? But you know, Uncle Banky called me. Uncle Banky texted me the other day, right after the press conference, and he sent me a text, and he said, "Yo, I see it in his eyes, yo. Usyk's gonna win this." Yeah. He sure enough sent me that text. He said, "I see it, dog." That's how you say. He said, "I see it, dog. I see it in his eyes, man. He got something different in his eyes." You know, and I hit him with the cliche too. Yeah, but the big man, the good big man gonna beat the good little man, this, that, and the third. And it was definitely a 50-50 fight. I can't even argue with that. But I just felt, though, that Fury would be more intelligent about it. But if you go back in history, it's always been the little man that give him the most problem. But then you look at it this way, goddamn, everybody's a little man to Fury. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, with my great rationale and this, that, and all, and this, it all boils down to crow. It all boils down to crow is what it boils down to, man. You dig? So I am the big crow guy today. That's right. And I guarantee you, it won't be the last time that I'll be eating crow on the show. You dig? But I ain't got no problem with saying it, Jack, at all. I'm going to put the link in the chat so all these great minds that had Fury can come on here and tell us why they picked Fury. You know what? Basically, I was looking at the trajectory of the fight, and after I did the math and really looked at it, I felt though that Usyk would be the better guy. I feel though that he has more tenacity. You know what they're gonna say. You know what I mean? All these PhDs gonna break out, y'all. All them PhDs about to break out, Jack. So here come a PhD right now. Let me put them on. Hold on. Let me get my eardrums. We got a frequent flyer about to be in the building, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Yo.
Yeah, what up, OG?
What it do? What it be, man? What you got for me?
Ain't nothing, man. I had Fury too. I wanted Usyk to win, but I had Fury because I just thought that Fury was just going to lean on him. I thought he was going to use his size, his size advantage and all of that. I thought he was going to get Usyk tired, leaning on him and pushing him on the ropes and stuff like that. And also, I thought that Usyk was weak to the body. He might be weak to the body, but I guess he worked on it, or he pushed through it and everything. But I just thought, I thought Tyson Fury was going to stop him to the body because I don't know if you saw it like that. That other fight that he had with that guy, the boss, the boys or whatever.
Yeah, I
and
see.
he got hit in the body, and he was complaining about it being low, and
Mm-hmm.
it seemed like he was doing that, the whole time. Every time Fury hit him in the body, it seemed like he was complaining that it was low. So that might be something that he be trying to do to get by. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I thought that fight with Dubois, I thought he lost that. I thought that was an actual knockdown, a knockout. But they called it a low blow, I guess, and anything he got away with it. Still, got to keep his belt and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, it
But
was
you
a
know
it was
what? When Fury was staying on the front foot and going to the body, he was winning the fight. He was winning the fight yesterday when he was doing that, but he did not stay the course, man. He backed off throwing the body shots. The uppercut was working. You know what I'm saying? But everything that was working in the fight, he stopped using it. I didn't get that.
Yeah, well, I was actually listening to the fight. I didn't get to see the fight and everything. I was listening to it the whole way. And
Mm-hmm.
I did see clips of when Fury got hurt and everything. And
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was crazy too, that the ref didn't just stop it, because it looked like, he never went down. People who saying, oh, the ropes was holding them up. Well, if you're gonna say that, the ropes was holding them up each time he bounced on the ropes, and he looked like he bounced on the ropes like 3 or 4 times. He ran from one end of the ring to the next,
My thing
bouncing
with
and
that
leaning on
is
the rope.
it looked like he gave him an 8 count, man. I didn't get that. I didn't understand how he got a count. Eight. When the last time we do 8 counts? Even though he didn't do it, I didn't get it. When do they do that? You know what I'm saying? I was confused with that. I thought they should have stopped the fight right there. Clearly, he looked like he didn't have any more defense. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't understand why the fight wasn't stopped right then. But I heard what they were saying. Well, it's a championship fight. Want to give him benefit of the doubt. But shit, he should have let him go down to his ass then, because he didn't. So yeah.
Yeah, like that was my thing too. He looked like he wasn't defending himself. He was taking a bunch of punishment and everything. He was all over the place, leaning and falling on ropes and stuff like that, and he never went down.
Mm-hmm.
For the ref to jump in and stop, the action like that, he should have been trying to stop the fight, not, call it a
Yeah,
knockdown and start giving them counts and stuff like that. They
yeah,
didn't
that
do
was
that to
correct.
Deontay Wilder when he was in that situation.
Mm-hmm. Aunt McQueen, what up, Aunt?
Chilling, man, chilling.
What you
Well,
got for us,
I hear
man?
you frequent, but here's the issue. That's a completely different ref. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? You can't attribute one person's discretion to somebody else's.
Mm-hmm.
So there is no they. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what the hell dude was doing last night. I don't know what the reference. Well, we know what he was doing.
Did he give him an 8 count? Was that an 8 count?
It seemed like, and it was a long 8 count too, man.
Right. It was long as hell.
Gave him a little bit of time to. I was like, man,
Yeah, yeah. And then
He
the
he was
bell,
on
and
his
then the
Harvey
bell,
Doc.
and then the bell rung.
yeah.
And then
Then
they
the
had
bell
that.
rung, yeah.
Then they had that little bitty ass, old ass referee handling that fight, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, he wasn't even physically big enough to be
Nope.
handling those two
Well,
guys.
everybody ain't like Mills Lane, because Mills Lane was a little dude, but he was a pit bull. Like
Yeah, he
he was no
was.
nonsense. He wasn't having it.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. BBO boxing. What up, guy?
What's going on, man? How you feeling?
Both hands.
Salute the freaking and my man Ant. But the refereeing has just gotten awful in boxing across the board. I mean, the ref, like you said, he looked like he was 105 years old, trying to pull these big guys off of him. I'm like, them
He look
dudes
like.
big as me. He like 5'1", trying to push them dudes apart. It was,
Mm,
I don't know, man. I thought Usyk put on a good show, but
mm-hmm.
just if you watch overall, I don't know if you guys been seeing this deterioration of referees in these fights, man. It's like, and maybe because I got to talk to a fighter recently about it, it seemed like it's more to it than just going what you do in the ring. Because man,
All
like
that
that
plays
ref,
an important part. All of it plays an important part
yeah,
of it. The
that ref,
decision,
man.
man. Yeah.
That's the same thing that happened to Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder had him Fury down. I think it was the third fight. and that was the slowest count in the world. You even had Andre Ward saying it's just like, man, Fury got every advantage and still lost. So that's the part that kind of get me. But
Wow.
salute to Usyk, man. I think this make him a top 25 all time in my book. I mean, to be the undisputed cruiserweight champion, then go up to heavyweight,
Yeah,
and
that
then
was
beat
deep.
Joshua twice, and
Mm.
now Fury, man. I was,
Yeah, he took it the hard way too, man. You know what I mean? So
yeah. I
I know
guess
y'all
on
want to pause
Ukrainian Day too, man. Did you see Navarrete, man? Oh my God, he looked horrible. I
that.
lost $100 on Navarrete. Dang.
I don't know why you bet on him, man. See, listen,
Right.
man, I should have hit you up beforehand because I told one of the homies yesterday, especially after I was watching Baranchik. You know, Baranchik doesn't really have much substance on his punches. He's not a big puncher, but it's just the difference in the footwork. And I was noticing the trouble that Navarrete was having with what's my guy's name? Robson Conceição.
Mm.
And Conceição don't move as well as Baranchik. And he kept him off balance. He was turning them and had him missing them winging uppercuts that he likes to throw.
Yeah, it just looked like the power didn't carry up, man. And BBO like Mexican boxing, man. That was horrible, man. But shout out to Brian Norman Jr., man. Did y'all see that
Woo.
was a sweet science at his best, man. Fought in the phone booth like we want him to. He looked great. He looked great.
Oh yeah.
And we got to shout out the Ukrainians too because they've been putting it down lately. You had Loma with a win, and then you had Usyk with a win, and then that other guy beat Navarrete. He was from Ukraine too, right?
Yep.
Yo, but what about the drinking of the water and spitting in Usyk's face, though?
Who
Did
did
y'all
that?
see that?
Oh,
Y'all didn't see that?
Tyson gotta have.
Y'all didn't see that? At the
No,
end
I
of the
didn't see it.
fight, when they were interviewing Usyk, one of his counterparts put water in his face, in his mouth, and then spit it out on Usyk like a celebration.
Did he say no? Did he? Did you see his mouth move and say no? Did he?
Nah. Yo, I got it on Wichita. Maybe I'm gonna send it to Ant, man, because Ant can get it up quicker. But I was like, yo, I'm sorry, we could be boys and everything, but that was wrong in so many ways, man. That was wrong in so many ways. I was like, that's nasty. I don't know how they do things in Ukraine, but that was a solid no. That was a solid no anywhere else, man. I just sent it to you, Ant. But yeah, man, he filled his mouth out with water and then sprayed it out on Usyk from his mouth, man. I was like, that's nasty.
He said
That
spray.
was nasty. Yo, I sent it to Ant, so if Ant's able to pull it up and put it on the screen, I'm going to play it for y'all. And y'all going to be like, what the? I'm surprised y'all haven't seen it. It's been, I seen it when it happened in real time, but it's been trending now, because that's nasty.
Hey, hardcore. Let me ask you this, man. You think Brian Norman get the fight Boots after this?
I don't know. To fight who?
Boots Ennis. I would love to see him fight Boots Ennis.
Nah. Nah, he ain't ready for Boots.
Why you trying to get him ran over, Coach?
Right, he ain't ready for that yet.
Oh no, man. The way he looked, I mean, if he can make Boots fight like that,
Nah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not on the Boots type train, so forgive me. I'm not
Giovanni Stillion, isn't that the guy that fought what you call him? That just fought little bitty dude that fought Tank at 140. Didn't he fight
No. You think about Giovanni Cabrera.
Oh, Cabrera. Okay.
I think Santillon is the one who fought Alexis Rocha, if I'm not mistaken.
That's exactly who fought him. Yeah, you're right. Okay. I be getting up Giovanni's mixed up, man. I was like, what are you doing in this weight class? I was confused. But yeah, man. Who did you have, Ant? Who did you? Oh, you never made that. You never made that decision that day. I remember who you thought was going to win that fight between Usyk and.
Well, the main thing for me was this. a lot of the things that I saw when I was talking about the violin fight with him probing and dropping the lead hand on the level changes, it happened all night.
Yeah, it did. I was thinking about that when you it came to my mind while I was seeing the level change. Hey, I'm gonna play that video I was telling y'all about. Here it is, right here, y'all. Thanks, Ant. Okay, how do you make it play? Okay, here you go. Watch this, y'all. Y'all see that? Watch this. Y'all see that?
Oh, that's something he used to, because he ain't even flinch or turn his head or nothing. He took that.
Yeah, he drank the water and sprayed
That's pause
it.
worthy.
Look at that,
worthy,
bro. I know it went in his mouth. That was nasty.
Queen celebration.
Who you doing, yo? You trying to start shit. You like an ant don't pay you no mind, Jack. You can't pull an ant like that, but
that's my guy, man.
That's all DBO. That's the type of things he's into. I don't know about
that.
Yeah, that was crazy, man.
Yeah, that was cold crazy, man.
So what's next, though, y'all? What y'all think is next? For Usyk.
Fury again.
Fury again? How they get a rematch with?
It's
a rematch.
It's an automatic rematch both ways. Yeah, they're fighting in October. Yeah, automatic. They had a double rematch clause in there. No matter who won, the other person had a choice to exercise the rematch.
And Fury exercised it.
He said it in the ring. He said because he felt though that he won. I mean, he's supposed to say that though, but yeah, he said he definitely won't run it back in October. So that's what's next. Unless they change. Let me bring in my angry white man. D1, what up, baby?
Definitely angry white man.
Hey, you had Usyk though, didn't you?
Nah, I said 50-50. I thought Fury was going to stop him late.
Oh, so you was with me, okay?
I think he still won the fight. To be honest, you don't win a fight from one knockdown in one round. You just don't.
Tell us why. Tell us why you think he won.
Fury was outboxing him the whole fucking fight. I thought Usyk won 5 rounds max with a knockdown. I was 114, 113 to me. I don't really give a shit. I didn't have a horse in the race, so it was a good night for boxing. But I definitely thought the big guy won it. Everybody wanted Usyk to win. Everybody's giving him the benefit of the doubt. Go back and watch the rounds and watch the fight. Fury won that fight. But it is.
Anybody want Camel?
Hell no, they don't. They ain't got no. They ain't got it. We arguing all day. I thought Baranchek was going to beat Navarrete too. That was good. I wish I put some money on it. I didn't though. I fell asleep, but I seen he won. I fell asleep in like the 5th. I was tired from watching all this shit all day. It was a great day of boxing, though, man.
Great day of boxing. How about that? It's definitely that. Yeah. Boxing won yesterday.
You think they're going to fight again?
I think they are. I think
Fury had the wrong game plan. You go in there and beat that little guy's ass.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, though, D1, because, again, it's like
he had a terrible game plan. I would have brought the fucking pain to that.
I think he should have waited to try to. Like I was saying before in the chat, I thought he should have tried to time him with a right hand. That you buzz him, then you go after him.
He was timing him, and he was hitting him with the body shots, that uppercut.
But he stopped. He abandoned it, though. He abandoned it.
Because he got counted. He got counted a couple times. That's why I was like, I think it was best for him to try to stay at range. And Usyk got an underrated chin on him too. You got to think about this. The dude went 24 rounds with Anthony Joshua. And Anthony Joshua is a far superior puncher to Tyson Fury. That shit is night and day.
I never seen Fury on spaghetti legs like that.
Yeah, I didn't see that. That's why I thought it was fake. That's why I thought he was playing drunken master.
He tried to let his hands go in the pocket and got counted over the top. That's why he didn't want to be in there close like that. But if you remember, again, going back to the violin fight, he tried to do that with Valine. He tried to bully him, tried to put the pressure on him. But with the smaller guy being more compact, it gives him more of an opportunity. That's how he ended up getting cut over his right eye because he tried to press him in the pocket, and Valine was a double left hook to the body, left hook over the top, and that split him open. And then after that, the bullying tactics like, it's not really worth it.
Yeah, but I think I would have just kept him on the outside and threw more punches instead of being a fucking trying to be a showman with your hands. You look like a fucking asshole.
Yeah,
You
he
look like you're
showed off
clowning
more.
around out there.
He clowned more in that fight than I ever seen him clown.
I know. But I think he got knocked down in that round, came back and won the 8th.
And I think he did the clowning to try to win the people over, like, you know, that I'm a more superior fighter than this guy. Yeah. But it backfired on him, you know.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Jay. I thought Fury got in, great shape and everything, so he was, trying to prove a point. He should have stuck to what he used to, leaning on people and cheating. He ain't have his glove halfway. He ain't have his glove halfway on. The only cheat I saw him do was headbutting. He headbutted like twice.
Them gloves were pulled off the hand again. You didn't see in the 6th round and shit was flicking off again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He said and cheating.
He came back with the cheating late though.
Oh my goodness.
But if you look at the majority of Fury's fights, he wasn't just out there just leaning on people. I think it was just that second Wilder fight. That one was the outlier. And I think the reason why it wasn't just a matter of tiring Deontay Wilder out, but everybody and their mama know that all Deontay Wilder throws with any real conviction is the straight right hand. So you don't want to be at the end of that punch. So it's like you can lean on him and tire him out, but also it's staying out of the range by staying chest to chest with him, staying close. Don't even let him get the straight right hand off. If Wilder had a more varied punch selection, that fight would have looked a lot different.
Let's talk fashion. What's up, my guy?
Remo, what's happening, bro?
Good morning. I don't really got no crow to eat, but I do at the same time. I want to apologize. The big boys put on a performance yesterday, man. I usually be against the dinosaurs, but the dinosaurs put on because I stayed up late to watch that goddamn 135 fight in that terrible ESPN promotion.
Terrible, dog.
They got the worst outlet in the world when it comes to sports. Well, boxing, I'm gonna say, because they act like they don't give a shit about boxing. Just the way that they present it alone. But the big boys was battling, man. I think Fury issue is that he felt something early he didn't like because he wasn't willing to commit at all. Usually he used. I was telling Andy he used that flickering jab to kind of blind somebody and try to hit you with that shit. But he was like, man, open stance, and then that little dude hit hard. So it's like, yeah, that makes sense, man, because he never really went for it. He had him hurt to the body, but you never really see him develop that right hand, the big right hand over the top, and that shit went from far because he's 6, whatever he is.
Listen to the casual talking open stance and all that type shit.
I listen to Ant, man. Ant the magician of this shit, man. But
he was in that long guard, man. He was in that long guard.
Yeah, but he never really committed to what he was going to do. Like it was like he was just in there waiting for staying away from the power, and the power still caught up to his ass because he got hit with some shit.
But I do want to say, man, salute to my guy, man, Johnny Mansour, man. I remember when I was living in San Diego, I used to hear about him and see him finally now be pro. He was a little kid back then, so salute to Johnny Mansour on his first win. I don't know if you guys seen him. Young dude, he fought the early in that Navarrete card. I don't know if you've seen him. He fought some nobody, but got his first win. So salute to my man, Johnny Mansour.
Nice. Mr. Al Moore's first timer. What's up, my guy?
What's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're a little muffled, but I can hear you. Hey, can somebody washing dishes or something? Can y'all mute yourself? Thank you.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Thanks for taking my call. I thought Usyk was gonna win, but only reason why I thought maybe Usyk was gonna win is because I heard before the fight that Tyson Fury, he's like Joshua, where he prefers somebody his height. I think the smaller guy with the speed of foot, gives some issues. I'm also 6'7", and I used to box, and people sometimes with the shorter person with the faster foot, they kind of give you troubles because they can feint you, you cover up, and then they might move to the side and it throws you off. I seen the fight. I don't know. I had to go back and score it because I thought that Fury had pulled it out, but like I said before, I would have to go back and score it and look at it. Like I said, good fight. I really thought both fighters could have did more. I thought that Usyk, he let Fury off the hook. You had him hurt, and then you come right back out the 10th round, and to me, don't really do nothing. I mean, he landed one big left hand, but he really didn't do anything. He didn't jump on him. And then in the 12th round, even though I'm not in there in the fight, but in the 12th round, he was getting Fury in the corner or getting him on the ropes, and had him lined up for the straight left hand and wasn't letting it go. He had him in position where he got on the inside. He wouldn't let his hands go. So I really didn't like the way both of them finished the fight. I know they probably was fatigued, but they really to me didn't put everything into the finish. With Fury, to me it's like you had a game plan that was working going forward, the body shots, walking him into uppercuts, and then he just stopped. So I didn't understand that. I didn't understand like really why he stopped doing that. So I mean, but like I said, other than that, man, it's a good fight. To be honest, I think that I don't know. I think to be okay. I look at it like this. I think that maybe Joshua. I think he beats Fury, but then I also think that Wilder maybe could knock out Usyk. If Usyk, he gets. I don't know. It's like to me, he goes to sleep in there a little bit, but and they both went to sleep. But I don't know. I like I said, it's been a good heavyweight fight. It was a good fight last night. So that's all I really wanted to say.
Okay, appreciate you, man. Where you from?
Oh, from Detroit by way of Virginia.
Okay, cool. I appreciate you being the first timer, man. Come on up in here, man, and giving us your knowledge, man. I appreciate that, and I look forward to hearing from you more often, man. Is this your first time watching the show, or you been watching?
No. I've been watching. I've been watching. I thought I would tap in, because like I said, I usually with my line of work, I don't catch the fights, but I was able to catch the fight last night, and I'm looking, I'm like, man, like when he got him, then the ref, you gave the man a standing 8 count. I didn't understand that, I didn't understand that. I'm like, I don't even know what this even is, you should, like I say, he either was down or he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't understand why he broke the fight, gave him a standing 8, did what he did, but I don't know the rules. I don't know how the rules going on undisputed, or what rules they was fighting under as far as the governing body. But like yeah, man, like I say, the ref that was sketchy. Because I think like Fury has a good chin and he has the ability to come back. But it's like that breaking the action, it threw it off. But like other than that, man, yeah, good fight. This is a good fight.
Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you for sure, man. Looking forward to hearing from you more often. Did you fight pro or did you fight amateur, or both?
Just amateur. I my discipline ran out to keep going, but so yeah, just amateur.
Okay, cool.
You're a former fighter, then you know what exhaustion does to you in a ring. You can't keep throwing punches till you're totally exhausted, because it's over then. You're gonna get stopped. That's why the guys don't get active like they do in the rounds you think they should. They're probably tired, and if they throw more punches, that leads to exhaustion, and that leads to them being knocked the fuck out.
That's right. That's so true. That's so true.
Well, that's why I said that. I'm not physically in there, so looking at a fight and being in a fight, it's two totally different things. But I said that to me, I felt in the 12th. I feel like in the 12th, Usyk, he was able to close distance and get at the angles for the straight left hand. And to me, you in the 12th round, he wasn't letting it go. Like you had, because he kept keeping Fury in a way where Fury body was turned, where he was overextended. And to me, the straight left hand was right there in that 12th round. I mean, it was right there. Caught him in the corner a couple times. I think one time in particular, and he didn't. I don't know. I just feel like he could have let it go to me more. The straight left. Now, if you took the 11th off, or you in the 12th round.
I hear that in the 12th, go for it. But in like the 8th, you exhaust yourself in the 8th. Come the 10th, you're stopped. You can't overexert yourself in a boxing ring. Once you do, it's the start of the finish.
Yeah, you got to manage it. You got to definitely manage it for sure, because he was definitely recuperating in the 9th for sure. He took off in the 9th for sure, man. But shout out to Fury recuperative powers, man. Because I was like, damn. I thought the fight was going to be over in the 9th, really.
Oh yeah, but that's two older guys that have been through a lot of fights.
Yeah.
So that's probably why.
Let me ask y'all a question. If they rematch, is it the same thing, or can Fury win it the next time?
I think Fury has the ability to make more adjustments than Usyk does. Just from watching, seeing him fight different styles in different ways. And rematches are normally won by the guy who can make the most adjustments.
Facts. Ant, what do you think, Ant?
Hey, my guy D1 is spot on. And with Tyson Fury, it's just going to be tricky for him because of the dimensions. I think that last night really there's just certain things that we just need to put to bed, man. Like the good big man always beats the good little man.
Facts. I said that too, but it's normally the case, man, and you could still make an argument that Fury
and that's what you normally go by when it's a 50-50 fight. That's all,
No, that's understood. But the thing is, I think what it really comes down to is the understanding of each man and how to turn strengths into liabilities.
A lot of it has to do with will. That's why I say Tank is the exception to that good little guy, big guy rule. Because I've watched him do it already.
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes it boils down to that heart, man.
Sometimes it's that, big homie. Sometimes it's also just this. It's the little guy's understanding. It's the little guy's understanding and having various routes to get to wherever it is he's trying to get to. Like if I'm trying to get to the inside, how do I do it? Do I do it behind my jab? Do I do it behind feints and level chain? Because that's what you see with Usyk. A lot of times he'll get those big guys to freeze because they get so entranced by him. He's like a snake charmer, in the cartoons.
Yeah, snake charmer, no doubt.
And the flute and the snake be rising out the pot.
Boxers get hypnotized very easy. That's why guys that do all that level change and feint and shit get them. That's why they're so good all the time. When they do it at a high level.
The lead hand is going up and down, up and down, up and down, and then you like.
Yeah, it's confusing, man, because you're planning for attacks from certain levels and angles, and when they start doing all that shit, gets the other guy thinking. That's why it's so successful. Because the feint you don't bite on is the feint you get knocked out from.
Yep.
Hey, the way Fury was holding himself that day, man, it was like he was trying to do the Philly shell. He had the chin tucked deep, but it just looked kind of weird. Did y'all see how he was doing himself? It was like he was favoring so much to one side.
I seen it.
It looks so
seen that.
awkward.
He might
Yeah.
have an injury though. You know,
Something wasn't right. Yeah.
I
no
seen
fighter
that,
ever
man.
came in the ring at 100%. Good morning, Tommy.
Hey, what's
Good
up,
morning,
Tom?
good morning, y'all. I'm short on time, man. I just wanted to pop in, say what up to y'all, man. I got a little different assessment. I do agree that Tyson Fury can make more adjustments, and normally you go with the guy that could take more adjustments. But I think another pound of flesh was taken from him this fight,
I
and
think so too.
when he was going down, he was out with his eyes closed. I think the fight should have been stopped right there. And I gotta take Usyk. I think Usyk is fresher. I think Fury doesn't have the punch resistance. If Fury takes it straight to him, keeps going to the body, that's his best shot. But then there's gonna be shots coming back, and Usyk got them fast hands. He puts them combos together. And let's put this other thing to bed, calling Usyk a small heavyweight. The
Yeah,
man
no,
is
he's not.
6'3", 230 pounds. He's damn near, he's about the size of Larry Holmes. You know what I'm saying?
Solid as they
He's
come.
not
Yep.
small. Another thing, when they talking about big heavyweights, historically, dudes who are over 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", that size was a liability. That don't help them. They're uncoordinated. In Spanish, we
Goofy.
call them
They get goofy.
Bambalang. Bambalang is like
Like a
a
baby
baby
Huey.
Huey.
Yep.
Uncoordinated, big, goofy. Tyson is an anomaly, man. He's good, man, but I think his time is over, and I'm happy
I
to
do
see
too.
it. I favor Usyk on the rematch.
Okay.
I do too, just from the punch resistance. But I know I said the adjustments and shit. I think Fury's a shot fighter now, though. I think there's a reason he wouldn't stare that man in the eyes, because you can see it when you're a top level fighter. When you look into another fighter's eyes, you can see if he's really still there or not. That's why I think he wouldn't stare him down until the very end. I think he's a shot fighter and he knows it. Yeah, I mean, normally it's.
I mean, he lived a tough life, man. I mean, I commend him, man, to come from 400 pounds and become world champion of the world again, man, and remain there for a minute, man. And
I'm glad I was able to see it. To be honest, he's one of the best I've ever seen. Big old guy.
Yeah, man. So shout out to Tyson Fury.
Fury is maybe the best villain. He's one of the best villains we've seen as far as a character, man.
Yeah,
He's a real character.
Yeah, I don't think
He's
nobody
hard to
paints him
like.
as the villain, though, because who he fought the villain role against, like Deontay Wilder. Everybody wants to look at Wilder as a villain, so they ain't really look at Tyson Fury as the villain during that. You know what I'm saying? But I think he's a villain.
Yeah,
I
Usyk
always enjoyed his
personality is
banter, man.
amazing.
I'm super entertained by Tyson Fury and all of his his nicknames he's got for the other fighters. The middleweight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smash you the big middleweight. The bodybuilder. The big bosser. I'm entertained by him. I don't know. I know a lot of people don't really like him.
I might be reading too deeply into it, man. But I just look at it. I look at Fury. I look at him as a criminal. To me, he's a criminal-minded dude. He got criminal ways about him.
Yep.
If he wasn't boxing, I think he'd be a straight thug. And he strikes me as the type of dude. You and him go and come off and make some money together. He'll be trying to rob your house as soon as he know you out the club. I might be reading too deeply into it, man. But I just don't like Fury.
Take one to know one, Jack.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's why I think I would get along with him in real life. He's one of me.
Can I step in real fast with
I'm
you?
not a criminal.
I just wanted to add something to what the gentleman said. Yeah, what the gentleman said, like that. You know, as far as like Fury, like, as far as when you talk about a heavyweight, I kind of feel that same way. I do think that maybe like that in between the 6'4", 6'5" is, to me, like the perfect heavyweight. I think that, you know, you have enough speed and coordination to match somebody like a super fast, super athletic Mike Tyson this or a Evander Holyfield type of fighter. But then you have enough reach and strength and height to maybe, you know, to defeat and more coordination to defeat a you know, like a Wilder or Vladimir Klitschko, Vitaly, them type of guys. I think like with Tyson Fury, I think he has a good chin, but it was like when he was getting hit like right on the chin. Like I mean, hands down, like getting just hit right in the head. So it's like he's the coordination and his ability to move at that height is a liability to him. You know what I'm saying? Because he was getting hit like right on the chin. He was getting caught right in that no man's land to tell you not to get caught in, where you don't get, where you're not all the way out, but you're not all the way in. He was getting kicked like right on the face, right on the temple, right on the head with a clean shot. So, you know, I think that like they said, that's that 6'4", 6'5". It is like to me the perfect, like what's the gentleman name, like a Riddick Bowe.
Yeah.
Like a
I
Riddick
take
Bowe.
6'3".
He's yeah, like like in between that, when you have that coordination like that 6'3", 6'4", up in that,
Yep.
where you had a coordination, but you also had a speed, so yeah, right there, so that's all I wanted to add.
Ali was 6'3", and everybody says Ali couldn't compete with these guys. My ass. Ali had boxed circles around me.
Larry Holmes was 6'4".
Like, come on, man. Saying Ali couldn't compete with today's heavyweights is crazy. People say that shit all the time, and it's just not true.
I'm gonna tell you, man. When it comes to a fighter, man, I like to see his feet first. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Me too.
Feet play a very important role, man.
Starts with the feet.
Yeah, man. So you can build on top of that. You did.
Yes, sir.
Feet ain't there. That tells me a lot.
Can't be a complete fighter.
It was said that Ali got his footwork from Luis Rodriguez, who was a welterweight that was under his trainer as well. A Cuban welterweight, El Feyo, they used to call him.
Yep.
And I think people forget that Ali was a light heavyweight in the Olympics. He built himself up to a heavyweight by, they said, doing endless calisthenics, just crazy exercise and eating.
He lost a lot too to the
All
Vietnam
right, gentlemen,
shit.
I'm out here. I got some work to do, man. Peace out. It's been great.
Be good, brother.
All right, Tampa. Yes,
Jay,
indeed.
you seen Ali, right? You seen Ali in the flesh. You seen him live.
Yes, sir.
Time,
yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
You think he can compete with these boys, ain't it?
Oh, for sure, without a doubt.
I think he'd be the top dog. Them feet set him apart from everything.
And his intelligence, and he could take it, man. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that he'll be able to take enough to dish it out as well. You know what I'm saying? So
that's the part a lot of people leave out. That being able to take the punishment is probably the biggest part of it. You got to be able to take them shots to give them, man. It's just boxing.
Exactly, man. And I think that's going to make a difference between Tank and a lot of fighters.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. That's another reason I favor the little guy. I've watched him get hit with a 3-piece combo straight in the face. Didn't affect him at all. He's like a little Canelo. Getting buzzed by no shots. He got drilled by Gambo. A 3-piece combo, hands down. Didn't even phase the guy.
So yeah, that's gonna play it. Remo, what do you think about these dinosaurs now, man?
Yeah, I'm over here in the kitchen making all that noise in y'all damn ear. That's what I did.
Yeah, I heard you.
Yo, but I would say this. I got a couple things I'm gonna catch up on since I was on silent mode. I think Fury, you got to give him the benefit of the doubt when it comes to not calling him out right away. I think he earned that in the sport. You know, he's been known as the Undertaker, wake up from the dead, and all that other shit. So to give him an early count out would have been criminal. You know what I'm saying? Because we seen him damn near flatlined and then get up and then respawn, according to what the kids say. Earn his, get his faculties back in order. So I mean, give him the ability. He did come back out and do a little bit of work in the what's that? He got knocked down in the what? 10th?
8th. That was the 8th, wasn't
it? Yeah, he did pretty decent after that. So it's like, I mean, I'd have gave him a benefit of that work. He looked a little silly, bouncing back and forth, but I think he earned that, especially over the years and shit like that. Especially remember when his eyes were all bust up before, and you thought that was going. Nigga, I would have quit. Like, no, my eye is done. Like that's one. And then I think Usyk is a really good character in himself. When they really give him the mic, and he's a quirky guy, but I think he has a lot of personality. I watched the post fight thing. He could carry the sport if he was younger, but the problem is he's older. Like
37.
So it's like what's next for both of them because
he's older than Fury. He's 2 years older than Fury.
See Fury now. Fury is just as old as him, if not older.
Yeah, come on. The man did cocaine and alcohol his whole career. So
that's what I was gonna say. He didn't feel none of this after the fight because he did a whole mountain after that. he was good. He was good on feeling, emotion, everything. He probably went to go to a party after that. But my problem with the whole division is, all right, now you got the undisputed now, but what's next?
I wish it didn't have this double rematch. I wish that wasn't there.
See, even if they did it, they didn't, because he don't have to take it. You never know what happens with him after, because he usually does what he does, But what's going to carry the heavyweight division moving forward? Because this was a great showing for the division in itself, but it's
but they on their way out the door.
Exactly. So it's like, what's next? So what's to look forward to moving forward from that division? Because there's nobody in the mid-range age where you're like 30, 25, 30, who's like, next up in line to say, all right, I'm going to compete and carry the division for the next 5 years. They give Wilder all that shit. That man drove trucks for his kid and defended that title like a motherfucker. They ain't want to give him credit because he lost. So cocaine.
Caballero put it on yesterday too.
Ooh-wee. Did he?
Frankie got beat up, and I told everybody he ain't it.
That's my dog right there. Supersize American is what I call him.
Yep. That's what you told me the stream before the Friday stream. It's exactly what you said. I said he fights like him too.
It's that body work, man. He's tough to deal with. It's 2 fights in a row where he's
very smart fighter.
He got guys looking like Minute Maid, man, from all that body work.
And everybody was high on Frank. They thought Frank is going to be champion. I've heard many people say that to me. I don't know what they're looking at when they say that shit. Because that dude he's not. He's all right, B-level fighter. I think Caballero is going to bring some problems for everybody.
Yep.
He's a contender for sure.
And
I think Frank
I missed that fight. I didn't catch that.
Good fighter, but the thing with him is just like he's just a little too economical. And if you got a guy like Caballero that's committed to the body and you're not letting your hands go, and he's constantly stepping to you, it's only a matter of time, man.
I missed that fight. How did it look?
It was a good fight, man. That dude impressed me. 2 fights in a row. The Mahmoud dude, he stopped him. Then Frank, I think him and the curly head dude will be a good fight. That'll be a great fight.
Are you talking about Richard Torres?
Yeah, he knocked out an undefeated fighter. I don't think that should have been stopped. That was a bogus stoppage. Dude wasn't even hurt, but his corner threw in the towel in the joint last night on the top.
Oh yeah,
right
OJ
corner.
Dan.
What's his name?
Brandon Moore.
Clear guy. I forget his name all the time. Torres.
Yeah, Richard Torres.
Yeah, Richard Torres and Caballero would be a good fight, but I think they're moving Torres, accordingly. He's a medalist, got a little following. I think they're moving him accordingly, but that was a step up, undefeated fighter, big ass dude.
Yeah, Brandon Moore is no scrub.
No, he's not. He could get better too. I think he just started boxing at like 20 something.
Hey, I'm looking at this that fight last night. Now Navarrete, or whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah, I fell asleep in the 5th.
Man, I was trying to fall asleep, but my TV was too loud. Yeah, but dog, is no other time for Golden Boy to sell his soul and just go over there and send Zepeda over there, because the way that dude looked and him not giving Zepeda no risk, that'd be the easiest way to get him a belt. Because the rest of the belt holders, I don't see it happening, man.
No, me neither. But Imagine if Tank wanted to unify with Baranchek, what they would say. They're all
Yeah, they would
asking
kill
Tank,
him.
telling Tank's 30, never unified. What if he unified with that dude? They would be like, "Oh, Tank's a dog." How,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I don't get that
yeah.
shit. I
Navarrete, he
want
went to
Tank,
the back of the line last night because
no
Bob,
doubt,
I know Bob was in the house breaking all his fine china.
no doubt. He could sell tickets, dog, and that's what matters.
Motherfucker fucked up my plan.
Bob was
Damn
in
it.
Saudi. I can't believe his old ass is still alive, bro. Like he was at Saudi.
Damn.
Like, bro,
Him and
that's how
him
you
and
know assholes
him
live
and
forever, bro.
him and
Right
which was
there.
the same age, right?
Don
Don
King.
King?
Yeah,
Don
they
King
were.
sounded amazing on the mic, man. I was
Yeah.
Yo,
impressed.
they've been fucking two top promoters this whole time for
Yeah.
like the last 50
That's the
years.
issue right there. That's the issue.
Imagine
It
a
is.
conversation between them two, boy. It would be funny.
Yeah. Bob's business model works, man. He knows what he's good at, and that's what he wants to do. Let the other guys put on the huge fights. I want competitive fights on my little bullshit card on ESPN as long as they'll take me, because it's their commentary and what they're saying when the fight is going on, it don't match at all. I promise. It's the worst. Tim Bradley, you would never think that guy has even stepped foot inside a boxing ring. The way he talks.
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit.
Yeah, he called Navarrete a Hall of Famer mid-fight, and look what happened.
What the fuck are you talking about? He is a Hall of Famer, but not the way he was talking about it. He was going for his 4th division, and that shit matters. Leo, you see the 4-division Mexican champs? Leo, Canelo, it's very few of them. Very few of them. Leo's definitely a first ballot Hall of Famer. So all that bullshit, Tank ain't got a Hall of Famer on his resume. Devin fought Loma. I'm so glad we're past that shit. Tiring, dog.
So we got June the 1st, we got the 5x5, y'all.
That's fire. I hope PBC and Top Rank do that too with this dude's money. That would be fire. I can't wait for that 5v5. Raymond Ford.
Explain it. What's going on there?
One promotional company is taking on the other. It's Matchroom versus Queensberry. They're the guys that are across the pond. Well, Eddie's all over. Eddie's the biggest promoter in the world right now, truth be told. He really is. He's kicking people's asses this year. His own is kicking ass. They got all the shows and all the dates.
Yeah, he just don't have the merchandise.
That's all. That's all.
If he had PBC, yeah, oh my goodness, yeah.
Oh shit, and they'd have to fight each other because Eddie's been known for terrible matchmaking. Why would you put that guy in there with that guy? But then we say we want the best to fight the best, but it's complaining about how fighters are getting moved and shit like that's crazy. But yeah, I think if Eddie had the stable, man, he got one with Boots, ticket seller, all that shit. Al Heyman and them are mad as fuck over that. I don't care if the tickets are $50
I
or
think
not.
it's going to shift. I think it's going to shift in the next 5 years where he's going to mess around and have more merchandise, especially if he's treating these people right. He treating Boots and he do right by Boots and all them cats. And PBC going to trickle. It's going to trickle down where they're going to start losing people if they don't get right with making sure these guys get at least 2 or 3 fights a year. Because I'm sorry, this 1 year, this 1 fight a year shit is not going to suffice, man. You know what I mean? Guys got to eat, man. They got families to take care of, and they got, and they spend all their money so crazy on this big ticket items and shit.
Gotta get you a whip and a chain, Jay.
Yeah, bro, you gotta buy that chain smart. You gotta have 10 times that amount in the bank to buy a $100,000 necklace. You better have $1 million or $2 million in the bank. Because the numbers don't say that that's a fucking smart purchase.
Yeah. Mine was always this. My philosophy was always, if I can't afford 2 of them, that means I can't afford 1 of them. You know what I mean? That's my philosophy. If I can afford 2 of them, that means I can't afford 1.
Jay, do you think the reason PBC is so lackluster this year, though, is because Showtime pulled the plug? Because they were supposed to cover most of this year, I thought. You know what I'm saying? Like PBC was left to scramble and put together a team to do this shit. Because does anybody here know when the all access for Tank and Frank is? Because I don't, and I've been asking everybody, looking everywhere.
Say that again.
It's called the gloves
All
off,
access.
the all access, whatever they call it now. I think it's gloves off. Nobody, there's no place that's airing or coming up or even out there. I've looked all over the internet for at least just the date. We used to get that.
How much weeks are they at?
It's only 27 days away.
Yeah, we're close.
It's probably going to start airing probably next
week.
week.
If it's the 15th and we're the 19th right now.
Yeah, we're close, man. Super close.
Yeah, we're under 30 days now.
They probably recording it now though, because that footage be old.
Oh yeah,
shit.
I seen the camera crew with Tank and Frank and shit, and all the videos that Frank's posting on socials. You can see the all access cameramen there, or some cameraman.
That goddamn Frank, I seen a picture of him this morning.
He look good, man.
Man, that boy ripped like a bag of dope right
straight
now.
up, dog. Cut up.
If Muscles won fights, he already won.
Place.
Yeah,
first place, gold star. But them muscles need oxygen. And then come around 8 when Tank just starts fighting.
Right, exactly.
He's gonna be in over his head. Yep.
Especially if he make him work early. I would make him work early.
I think Frank's gonna come out fighting right off the rip and try to make it more of a fight than a boxing match. He knows he can't outbox Tank.
Yeah.
Gotta fight.
He gotta be real aggressive, like how Ryan came out.
Yeah, but you get aggressive, you get caught.
Yeah, no doubt. It's
a catch-22.
It's a gamble. Yeah.
No doubt.
It's a gamble for sure. So
I can't.
But
bro.
Which the biggest reward or the biggest risk takers.
Yes, sir.
So hey, but I'm happy, man. We June 1st, we got that 5x5. I'm interested to see what Wilder looked like. I seen Wilder doing some crazy shit yesterday.
Me too.
On his page where he was doing that dumb shit again, where he trying to do a 360 spin in the middle of a joint. I was like, yo, what is wrong with you, dude?
That's not his game, boxing. He's gonna have to just go out there and slug, but you don't want to slug. He's gonna box. He's gonna fight the same fight he fought last fight.
Yeah, he got a big ass guy in front of him again.
Yeah, I know. He
gasses
can box.
That can box. Yeah, that's the good thing. That's the good thing. I would definitely make him gas in the first 5.
I think Wilder's legs are gone. He's a shot fighter. I think he gets touched one time, it's over for him. That guy can seriously punch.
Yeah, he can.
I mean, I seen him hurt. He was hurting Buddy last fight. Every time he touched him, like little tiny shot. Like, oh God.
And Wilder doesn't have the boxing wherewithal. He doesn't have the boxing.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, really, I don't think that really the Wilder really gets hurt. It's just that, to me, his technique and just everything about his in the fight style is just so like terrible. I mean, it's a good terrible because he's been world champion, but it's just so terrible that I don't really think that he's hurt. It's just that he flails. Okay, you get hit, you go to the ropes, and you flail back, and I don't know. It's like.
I know what you're saying, but he's definitely chinny. He's definitely got hurt from the Tyson fight.
He began even before that. Remember the 7th round of the first fight with Luis Ortiz.
Oh yeah, he got hit with one.
No, it was more than one. He was getting his ass beat from pillar to post in that 7th round, and he got a lot of time to recuperate in between rounds. It was more than a minute. They had the doctor up on the ringside apron and all that.
Leave a piece of yourself in fights like that, and it's just there's nothing.
I think Deontay just got a lot of heart. He be hurt. He just got a lot of heart.
Like Tampa Tommy said, he said a pound of flesh, and that's what you be leaving in that ring, man. You be leaving a pound of flesh.
You do, man. The fight game is messed up. It ain't like losing a football game. You're gonna come back to the next football game. That's why you can't play this shit. This is lifelong injuries and shit that you'll never get right from. Football game, you can always play tomorrow.
Especially when you're in the bigger guys, you're taking bigger punches.
And big shots stay with you.
Hell yeah. Especially when you're taking them to the head, man. I
Yep.
mean, goodness gracious.
Take that to a whole nother level because you're taking that shit with you.
Mm-hmm. And you see the outcome of it because you look at all these heavyweights now. It's not Riddick Botox and shit, man.
Yeah.
You
The big guys are. They're
yeah,
playing for keeps, man.
yeah, you definitely lose a lot for being a heavyweight, man, for sure. You definitely lose a lot. So it is what it is, fellas. But it's for our entertainment, though. They do it for our entertainment and for their to take care of themselves, man. So I love it.
Love it like no other.
Yes,
I
indeed.
don't
I
understand
love
how.
it, man. I love it for sure.
I love these AirPods. I know that. I know
Yeah,
that, my
right.
boy. And they're the thin ones that my son he
Mm-hmm.
can. I got to special order these joints every
Mm-hmm.
time because he got to have the thin ones. So he was
Okay.
pumped about that.
So
I got 'em right
okay,
here.
great. You charge them what you got. I always say make sure you give a whole
Yeah,
day
no doubt, no doubt.
first. Yeah. So
I'm
that's
about to
good.
kick him out now.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's
Once
what's
he loses this pair he's got now, because I
Mm-hmm.
got mine are in the first pair I've ever bought. They're pretty hard to lose. You track them to the phone, and you know what I mean. Kids.
Yeah, I'm glad that they got to you
Hell yeah.
on time and safe, man, for sure.
No doubt.
For sure. And we're gonna also be doing some more drawings for some more AirPods as well.
Listen, fellas, I got to scoot out. I pushed all my chores off till Sunday, and I got a lot to do, man.
Yeah, same here, man. Same here. I think we done covered everything. Is there anything else that needs to be covered? Anybody?
Shit.
Anybody?
We got it all.
I think we got it all.
I'm gonna cut out too. Let's Talk Fashion be back this Wednesday at 10 o'clock. I took a week off.
Okay.
But we back. Babushka
Need it
Poppy is back
sometime.
in the building, man. Salute everybody. Have a
Oh,
great
homie.
day.
Love,
Alright,
peace, and blessings. Be good and
Appreciate
safe. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.
Boxing Dad. What's up, Boxing Dad? Good to see you, my guy. Flawless Mentality, hosted by Dr. Mark. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let me see that I get everybody before we roll. You know what I mean? You got to speak to everybody. Scales Scrupatory's in the building. What's up, Scales? Teach is in the building. What's up, Teach? MAW from Australia is in the building. What's up? What's up? What's up? Joe is in the building. What's up, Joe? That's what we used to always say in DC. What's up, Joe? Banks, the boxing fans in the building. What's up, Banks? Okay. Alfonso Morris. Okay, I think he was on the platform today. Seniors up in the building, All Access International Senior Cobb. He said, did somebody die after that? Oh, Lord, what is he talking about? All right, I serve 88. I spoke. Okay. Angry Mexican back in the building. What's up, Angry Mexican? Good to see you, my guy. Just do boxing. What's up, Jess? Apologize, I didn't get with you last night, boy. I was sleep knocked out. You would have thought I got hit with one of them Usyk punches yesterday. Yes, indeed. Who else? Ace Boogie, the love doctor in the building. What's up, Ace Boogie? Okay. That's everybody, man. Listen here, man. I appreciate Lottie Don and everybody that showed up. Zacchaeus, my guy, up in that tree. What's up, Zacchaeus? Appreciate that. He says great show. Thank you very much, Zacchaeus. We aim to please. The shows are great because of you all, man. And I thank you. But other than that, hey, don't forget tonight, the Old Timers Show. We're back at 8 o'clock. Don't meet me there, beat me there. We're going to be doing the Old Timers Show tonight. Make sure that you show up. Tell somebody about it. We're going to be back on at 8 o'clock, the Old Timers Show. Other than that, it's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News and the family. JBT for life. And we out of here. Let me turn this damn thing off. And we out.